Let's talk about Summer House. Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, has been put on pause by Bravo. They have released 2 seasons so far. For me, I enjoyed season 2. Okay, there were parts that I did not enjoy, which was all of the activities that they were doing around the house, like the different freaknik, like they had a freaknik party, and then they had a lot of activities they had were at the house. I don't know if that's typical for the other summer house because I don't watch that one, but you guys let me know if you do and what you're witnessing. I wish that they would have spent more time outside of the house, because when you do go on a vacation, there are some things that you may do in the house, but a lot of times we go on a vacation to experience the life outside of the home, outside of the vacation home. So I'm like, I think they could have did better with that. They were doing stuff like it was still COVID times or something, like doing a lot of stuff around the house, and I don't think that made it that much fun. Yeah, they went out a few times here or there, but I think most of their activities were at the home or whatever. But I still enjoyed the overall season. I feel like there may have been 1 or 2 episodes that were flat and it wasn't a whole lot of SHI going on. Girl, I'm gonna get that net. But anywho, so yeah, but I thought the season was good. I do hate that it got canceled. I was hoping more people, well, I ain't gonna say canceled, but I feel like it is. I feel like it's paused. They said pause to soften the blow of it being canceled. And ain't no telling when it's going to come back. Now, I don't know if they're going to try to reboot, but if they do, I hope they try a more exciting city. I'm not saying Martha's Vineyard wasn't, and like that area wasn't exciting, but we didn't really get to see a whole lot of it. So I think they should go somewhere else, maybe where a beach is or whatever, like something that's going to have an exciting nightlife and exciting, different activities and stuff you could do. They just got to do a better job with it. The reunion was good though, and the reunion, in my opinion, would have made you think that the season was really about a whole lot of stuff, and because the reunion was so good, it still left other things out that people wanted to discuss. There were still things left out that was never put on the table for them to talk about, or at least they edited it out. I feel like they could have did a better job with Summer House MV, because y'all wasn't even trying to get him a reunion. I feel like y'all gave him a reunion at the last minute because y'all knew that y'all were going to pause the show. And in order to pacify us viewers, let's at least wrap it up with the reunion, just in case we don't bring these people back or we don't bring this show back. Now, if you ask me, I feel like people I would like to see return would definitely be Noel. I would also like to see Nick return. I don't mind seeing Preston return. I know a lot. Preston was a fan favorite at one point, and when I tell y'all, they have been lighting into Preston's ass on social media. They have been on him. They feel like he's an opportunist. He's flip-floppy. And he leaned more towards Jordan because I guess he thought that Jordan was going to be that girl or something like that. And so he wanted to leverage that relationship versus the relationship he had with Jasmine, who brought him in and introduced him to everybody. Okay. And who else would I like to see? I would not be opposed to seeing Jasmine if she comes without Simon. I think nobody should come on the show, in my personal, with their partners, because this is not a couples show. If y'all want to do a couples show, vacation show, call it something else, okay? But couples house, I don't know what y'all want to call it, but I would like to see all of these people on the show without partners, and then their partners coming along for a couples weekend. I don't think it should be, oh, your partner gets to come this second weekend, and then on the 4th weekend, all the couples get to come. No, I think all couples should come during one particular weekend. And if your couple can't make it, oh well. And that is the energy we need to see on camera, how you're feeling because your person can't make it. All right. But that's what I think they should do. Amir, I would love to not see you return. Bria, you do bring good television, but I don't really like you because I don't like your entitled attitude, and you often feel like you can do what you want to do, but when other people do it to you, it's a problem. I don't like the shit you pulled with Nick, trying to make it seem like Nick would want to fuck on you when you was the main one sitting up there talking about a sleeping buddy, cuddle buddy, whatever it was, sleeping partner, whatever it was you brought to him. And then you tried to label him as a certain person. I think that Nick was just being cool. Like some people trying to insinuate, oh, when Nick was in the back of the van and he was like, Bria, it's me and you. And she was like, I want to go to Nobu. I want to go to Nobu. To me, I didn't really see that as him trying to hit on her at all. At all. I just saw that as they just being cool. Like I didn't see him trying to do anything like, not like that to me with Bria. I didn't see that. Shanice, you don't bring nothing but ass and titties, baby. So I'm not interested. I'm not interested. You put yourself on display for these men to look at you. And when they look at you, you want to make it seem like it's an issue. You talk about how you want to smash Nick, this, that, and the other. And then you want to sit up there and talk about how he should act because he has a girlfriend. When he hasn't even tried to cross the line with you, in my personal opinion. I can't. Like, you don't have to return. Summer girl, you know you don't have to come back. And you're going to sit up there. And I hate that they say, oh, she left early. No, she didn't. She left a few days before the shit was already finna be over. That means she left at the end of the trip for me. What y'all finna do in the last 2 days? That don't mean she leave early. Bitch, you done sat up here and put people through hell these past few weeks and then want to say, I think it's best that I leave? The last 2 days? All because motherfuckers not fucking with you and they ain't talking to you like they used to? All because you felt isolated because you created that space for yourself? No, ma'am. Y'all should have made her sit there in her whole in my personal. Okay? So you can go. Jordan. Only reason why I would want to see you back is if Jasmine comes back. Because I would like to see how y'all navigate that friendship. And when you do decide to step outside yourself, I would like to see if Jasmine is going to check you, as she said that she would check you moving forward in this relationship. Okay? Jordan, you was another person too that's a little bit like Shanice, not on the wilder side. You're more on the lower end, where like first season you would do all this flirty stuff and be around the guys and stuff, but then don't want them to have interest or do anything or do too much. But you're giving them enough to go off on. Like you was contradicting yourself last season. I remember that season 1. Being all up under and around Amir, but don't want nothing more with Amir. Like you can be very confusing. You got a little bit of summer going on with you to where you need to go and take a break and figure out your life as well. But I would not mind seeing you return to the show so that I can see the dynamic between you and Jasmine moving forward. Same thing with Preston. I would not mind seeing the interaction with Preston and Silas when Silas returns, only for couples weekend, because we only could take Silas in so many doses, right? Have Silas return for the weekend and to see how he's going to come at Preston for, not being there and supporting his wife, knowing you're my line brother or whatever, and I'm out of the country. Like, y'all didn't even show the support that you could have shown to my wife, and y'all supposed to be friends with her. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how now that the show is over, we got all of these different directions we could go with the show, and now they want to put it on pause. But they may bring it back. I don't know, because I'm thinking about Southern Charm New Orleans. They had absolutely no reason to cancel that show, and it really pisses me off a bit because Bravo ain't got no black shows over there for real, aside from Potomac that's going downhill, and Atlanta that y'all are trying so desperately to revamp. Y'all ain't got going on, but y'all will keep shows like Below Deck and say that everybody is watching because it's so damn entertaining. What else? I think y'all promote a show called The Valley. Never seen it, have no interest in clicking on it, even though every time I go to Peacock, it's in my damn face. Okay, I haven't seen Summer House, but they're on season 9? I don't like that. It's like y'all don't give these shows the proper time that they need to gain and garner a real audience. Y'all hurry up and ask them because y'all be looking for like quick money from them. And I feel like they're not going to change anything if we continue to stop watching and supporting our own stuff, but giving all of this support to their mid-ass TV shows. Because I feel like RHONY really wasn't all of that. It was all right. It wasn't all of that. But everybody tuned the fuck in. Now, Beverly Hills girl, I mean, I'm okay with them. I'm okay with them. I think Miami was a piece of good too. New Jersey, to me, they ain't doing shit that they haven't done differently. All they do is argue, throw drinks, fight, curse. Teresa's always the problem to the people. Like, y'all ain't doing shit different over there either. So that kills me. And you motherfuckers sat up there and waited for this bitch to get out of jail and still gave her a check. Still put her on this platform and gave this bitch a check. But then y'all want to put this show on pause and don't really want to say that it's canceled. Because that's what it's given. It's on pause until y'all stop talking about it. Like at some point we're going to move on to the next thing and we're going to forget that y'all never brought this show back. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. We still waiting on Candy and the gang. Now, y'all did not want the show. Not from what I heard. Y'all didn't want the show. But then somebody else wanted the show. And then when they were shopping the show around, then now y'all want back in. So now y'all got to figure out what the hell really going on with Candy and the gang. Okay? Now, that's what I'm hearing. Okay? So y'all might try and bring that back. I don't know. I don't really want it to be I don't know. I'm not going to say that. I'll just say I feel a way about the show being paused. Everybody is more into the show now that the show has gone off and there's so many different, storylines and different things. The reunion was good. It brought out a lot of conversation when it comes to this show. Jasmine clocked the hell in and ate the girls up, and I was definitely here for that. And I want to see more in the coming season. Okay, but it's on pause, so we'll have to wait and see what's really going on. They didn't give them an actual reunion. Y'all literally sat up there, had these people meet for Watch What Happens Live, and that was stupid. Have they ever done that before? Where a group of people have a reunion on Watch What Happens Live? That was giving every bit of tacky in my personal, but it is what it is, child.